Yo. So I'm trying to get this lighting right because it is midnight here. Midnight here? I lied. It's not midnight here. What time is it really here? It's 11. It's 11 p.m. here, so it's not any daytime like usually. Hey kids. Hey kids. So first things first, if you guys have seen the wind-up video, or if you've heard the song, well, first of all, if you heard the song, you need to hurry up and also go see the video. But secondly, you guys need to Facebook Messenger me because I'm going to be posting all my favorite videos of people dancing to wind up. So please Facebook Messenger me your video. Even if you maybe don't want to break it down, you want to do a little groove, just hashtag because I'm going to be posting on my page. So hit your girl up on Facebook Messenger, y'all. I'm so happy I got my computer back. This shit was gone. I left it at home. I'm in Berlin, for all those that may not know, working on a new TV show. But I'm so excited about Wind Up's release. I have to get y'all's feedback. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me what was the most surprising part, your favorite part, what you didn't expect. Just tell me everything. Sorry, I'm trying to get into my computer right now. Yes. Tell me everything. So I'm reading the comments. Do I have a dance team? Well, I kind of have a dance team. I definitely have at least 2 people that always dance with me. Definitely preparing for tour. So gonna be looking for people that I can consistently be rocking with. But having said that, I work with the same choreographer team every time, and so that kind of keeps consistency with my dancers. So if you see me dance with the same people, that's why. Somebody said that they liked the Keke Talk aspect of the video because it was a good way to tell my story and just like a TED Talk. And thank you so much, because I really thought long and hard on that, because Wind Up for me is so special. It's a record that really expresses in totality who I am as a person, and also is one of the records that I feel like really captures my personality, just like Bottoms Up from So Uncool album, my first album, for those of you that may not know, I did a song called Bottoms Up, and it was like, Miss Keke P looking extra glossy. I was doing like my rap type vibes, and it reminded me a lot of that record, and I think that's why a lot of people responded to that record, is because you really can see my personality. Me when I'm coming at a record like that, when you have kind of like that vibe. So I really wanted to be able to capture that in a fresh way in the video while still giving some of that nostalgic flavor, because y'all know I love the 90s and the early 2000s. Definitely what the aesthetic for that era, but also on top of that, the fact that it was so well thought out. Everybody really went the extra mile with their video, and you really felt like you were getting close to them as an artist. And I admire that artistry so much, and I think we definitely have a lot of that still in today. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that today is not good, but the 90s I think was just a really amazing time for artist development. So with this, I felt like this was a really good way to tell my story, because my story is not just like, my story is really a rags to riches story. It's a straight up rags to riches story, and people don't see the rags because when you come from rags and you're trying to get your riches, you're not really trying to present yourself I'm from rags. You know what I mean? You're really literally being like, trying to put your best foot forward. You know what I mean? And you're just trying to make a different you're trying to make a different outcome for your life and for your family. So, even though being from where I'm from taught me a lot, and there's a lot I love about it, at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that also could hold you back. And so you're trying to shake that. You're not trying to hold on to that. So a lot of times people just assume I kind of just became the way that I became just out of nowhere. And no, the truth is I came from poverty. You know what I mean? And that's why my parents was willing to drive 4 days and 3 nights to California to help me pursue my dream, because they wanted not just a better life for me, but a better life for us. A better life for us. And they understood, because they shared the same passion that I did for, music and film and acting and entertaining, period. That's all you do when you're in the hood, by the way. When you're growing up in poverty, all y'all do is entertain each other all day long. Somebody is cracking jokes, somebody getting out on the floor dancing, somebody is being dramatic. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what you do. to pass the goddamn time. So all we did back home was entertain, and you know, my family really found, you know, peace in the arts. So for them to see that I truly wanted to do that, and that was something that maybe nobody really took the opportunity and the chance or believed in themselves enough to go and try it, they were willing to drive 4 days and 3 nights to California to help me pursue my dreams. And you know, it sounds like a fairy tale because that's what life is. So all my music, and definitely I think, you know, this music that I'm at the stage that I'm in now, I'm at a pinnacle point in my life where I'm really coming to a lot of conclusions or resolutions on, you know, what it is I feel about my life, you know, even though I'm going to be continuing to grow and, you know, by the grace of God, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about all those things and what it is I have to say right now at 23 years old, coming on 24 years old. And I really want, that's something that really is on my heart and my mind, is that, you know, this shit is a trip. Life is. You have ups, you have downs, you're sad, you're happy, you're brokenhearted, you're in love. And sometimes it's a hassle. But in reality, that's being human. That's the point of why we're here. Otherwise, we'd just be with God, still attached to his spiritual being. We just be that living consciousness. But no, we have the blessing and the opportunity to sit here and really understand whatever we choose to understand and make up of life while we're here. And for me, that's what my TED Talk would be. That's what the subject matter would be. But it would be done in the way of the video. Sorry, that was pretty long-winded. I'm about to try to get back into the and thank you for that question. I needed to say her name. Oh, I wish I could find her. No, this is a guy, Devin Lawrence. Thank you, Devin Lawrence, for that. That was a good question, I think. And Chris Barnes was the one that asked the dance one. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Charles. Hey, Steve. Hey, Ashley. How you guys doing? Joshua. Robin, Jeanette. Tevin, Tamika, Portia, Steve. Hey, guys. Please send your questions, topics about Wind Up. The video just dropped today. Please go watch it if you have not watched it. Check it out because your girl put her all into it. And I hope you guys were really entertained. It was a lot of fun for me to do. Tiffany, Raquella, thank you guys for all the love. I'm seeing so many beautiful things in here. It means so much. Thank you. Kendarius Ivory said, your story is good. You should make a book or a movie. Well, I did write a book about my life, but it's not really like a memoir. It's more so told, you know, I never want to be one of those people where it's like, oh, I know so much and I've lived so much and this, that, and the third. You know, that's never how I want to come off, because that's not how I am. I think, you know, the point of any of our stories is to be able to make parallels in everybody else's. I feel like that's how we're supposed to do with, you know, the story of Jesus and one another, is that seeing ourselves in one another and knowing that we're all on that journey. So for me, my book is really just told, you know, as a young girl trying to find her way, you know, like anybody would. So I don't know. I guess I could see an idea of that maybe being a show. I did write a book. You should check it out if you're interested. Any questions, make sure you guys hashtag wind up question, taking all wind up questions. And that last question was by, oh, I should have said, I keep forgetting to say the names. Thank you, Bria. Hey, Breezy Ann, Isadore Duncan, D-Mob, what's up, girl? Kendarius, I did say his name. I just want to make sure I said I got nervous. Tiffany Jenkins said it doesn't happen. Jennings said it don't happen overnight, and it doesn't. But that's the part that I really try definitely hard through my social media to express. And a lot of people want to attribute my ups and downs or my honesty about my downs just to my, you know, my career and my life in this industry. But the reality is, y'all, we're all going through ups and downs. What the hell? So we all just up? Now you all know that we ain't all up. And so I think that people think because of what I'm doing and because of the kind of career that I have that, oh, I am. They may not be, but I sure am. And I can't feed into that lie. Because that's a lie. The reality is I'm just like you actually, but I'm just keeping it going. And that's what helps us to look at one another and get support from one another is when we're being real. Because if I'm trying to lie to y'all and say to y'all, my life is great and I'm never stressed out, well then on your journey to following your dreams and doing what you want to do, you're going to feel like you're a failure because, well, so-and-so didn't feel that. Now, having said that, you should of course have your own mind. You can't look to other people as, always what they're doing is what's right. Absolutely not. But I'm just saying, and, for me, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lie. Now, of course, I have my privacy and my boundaries and where I draw the line. But the reality is, I'm just 23 years old and I'm just human. I'm not an idol. So don't idolize me because I'm nothing that anyone should sit and say they are perfect. They're doing it right. That's the only way that it can be done because they can teach me something. Wind up. Just like that. Kekelia Sherfield said, but why an upbeat record now? Well, I've had tons of upbeat records in the past. But if we're just meaning like, right now in this moment, probably because that's just what I was feeling. That's the direction. For me, I do a lot of music and I don't put it all out immediately. So, it's like I'll create a record and then it'll just tell me, okay, now this is the time where I want to come out with this. And so that's pretty much why I decided, if we're talking about specifically now, why this wind up record, because it felt right. It felt like right now. And I don't think I said who. Oh, that was Clea. Let me see who else asking. D-Mob says, what's with the hula hoops? The hula hoops pretty much are just, again, an expression of my personality. I'm always trying to give a gag. I'm always trying to do something over the top or extra. I think that's the thing that excites me about performances, and especially after doing Broadway, I really like having gags a part of shows. I think when I saw that, I felt like I was really inspired. And then I was like, if I do a show, if I'm doing a concert, I'm doing a performance, I would love to have gags throughout my show. Things that would just shock people, make people. I'm all about entertainment. You know what I mean? I'm always about entertaining people and doing things that are going to surprise them or make them ask, what's with the hula hoops? I want people to know when they're coming to see my stuff, especially in the the artistic area. Let me rephrase that. In the music area, they're going to always see me really do something, left field. Even when you think about I Don't Belong to You and the ending for that, again, these are parts of who I am, but I'm expressing them in ways that people will be entertained as well as informed. Devin Lawrence, I'm working on this, I'm working on this for you, boo-boo. Much love, Marlon Brown. Hey, boo. So much love, Yana, Andrew. So much love to you all. I need to put my phone on the charger before I lose you guys. Goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm back. I need to get on my computer to be able to check you guys' tweets if y'all have been tweeting me. Goodness gracious. My computer. But you guys, has everybody seen the Wanda video? If you have not gone to see it, get your fingers to clicking. Put me on pause. Get the video, give me your feedback, give me some questions, let's talk about it, okay? Oh, God. Much love, Melody. Much love, Danielle Ramos. Much love. My baby Danny Lewis. She asked how did I swing that hula hoop around my neck? Well, the truth is I really have always loved hula hooping, but I mean I haven't done it in years. But as a kid, I was always into doing the tricks and all that type of stuff. So it was memory really. And then I rehearsed and practiced and made sure that we got it right because I like to be on point at all times, honey. Much love, Kira Andrell. Much love, Chanel Kennedy or Kennedy. I hope I pronounced that right, Mama. Much love, Aria Isabella. Much love, Darcel Exford. Michael Wilson says, what will be my next music project? Well, I'm working on it right now. Got a couple ideas in mind. I'm one of those people that were working and creating music and thinking about all different things. And then, I slowly let the wind guide me to what I want to do at, each point. Ultimately, God, I get that feeling and then I'm like, okay, boom, I think that's what I'm going to do. So right now, I've been working on a project that I'm, thinking about releasing. I don't want to tell you too much. I was going to go into kind of what the vibe is. But again, I always go back and forth with being able to surprise you guys completely. Like sometimes I like to blindside y'all asses. And I think that that's just so fun because I know you guys aren't expecting it. And then when I give it, I love being able to see you guys' responses and reactions. Y'all could tell that's kind of my personality and, the fun we have. I think that we have fun like that. So I part of me wants to tell you a little bit about it. And then the other part of me is just going to keep my lips. Much love, Jordan. Much love, Janiyah Williams, Michael Wilson. Oh, Michael Wilson says, are you writing another song? I've been working on some stuff while I've been out here, actually. I really hate it because my homegirl, she says she's coming into town soon and she has a whole hookup. So she and I are probably going to be recording because she knows how to, I don't know how to engineer myself that well yet. So when she gets out here, I'm excited that she's going to come and I'll be able to, really go his-am. Much love to Sean Cooper. Much, much love, baby. Kiara Elfich says, how do you deal with people being so shocked about your hair? Again, I think for me, it's like, I've learned so many years ago that people are going to always have comments on what you want to say, even if you're trying to do everything 100% right, which really doesn't exist because people are never going to be satisfied with everything anyone else does because they're not even always satisfied with everything they do. So for me, when people are responding so crazily to my hair or, it's like they'll try to attribute it to something negative, like any of my changes, again, I'm not a perfect person, but any of my changes to me, I'm accepting because they are all evolutions of who I am. I never thought I would be the kind of girl that would cut her hair because I held onto my hair so tight. Like, I think growing up as a black girl, also in America, people have so many opinions on your hair that you kind of grow up feeling like your hair is going to make you or break you. And for me to be able to cut my hair off today and still feel bomb and gorgeous, now, mind you, I definitely am always going to want to change around my hair. So sometimes I'm thinking about wanting to dye it another color, going shorter, letting it grow out. I be thinking about all different kinds of things. So I'm always going to change. But the fact that I got to the point of being okay with cutting my hair and being able to still feel confident and being able to go back from here to there, and that makes me feel like I'm becoming the kind of person that I never even dreamed I could be. That's the person that doesn't really care about what people think. That's a person that is unafraid to try things. That's a person that's comfortable. Even though they're not perfect, they're comfortable with who they are. And I hope that I always remain that way. You know what I mean? I really, truly do because I'm human at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But I'm very grateful to be in the place that I am now. So when people comment and they say things about me, it's like, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't care because I'm still doing me. And that makes me feel so confident inside. I love me. I think that I'm dope. I, celebrate myself. So that makes me feel good, Rasputin is asking about my music with Kales. I'll keep that on the hush. Much love to Kels, by the way. He's everything. Such a mentor to me. Such a mentor to me. Ty Williams said that I'm so country. Ha ha, I am. It's true. I am. Even though I'm from Chicago, people don't know that people in Chicago, like, can be very southern all day. Yeah, I miss everybody from IDBTY squad too. I need to come back into the chat. I haven't spoken in there in a while, but I'm thinking about you guys. I've just be having so much stuff on my mind. I know you guys always understand, but I love you guys, and I'm working on some stuff for y'all once I come back from Berlin. So you know. My computer, I keep on messing this thing up. My clock is completely and utterly wrong. When I tell you that it's completely wrong, honey, I mean that. Here's somebody say, Kyle Cossie and asked me, why did I cut my hair off? You must have came into the thing late. Sorry. Well, I mean, I guess I didn't explain why I cut my hair. I cut my hair simply because I could, really, and I wanted to try it. And then also, I'm not gonna all the way lie. It was a little bit damaged, so I definitely wanted also a fresh start. But it wasn't just like on some I want a fresh start type, you know what I mean? Like I want a fresh start on my hair type shit. It was because I also wanted to rock the style. So it wasn't just to save my hair growth. If my hair was in good, you know, if my hair was in perfect condition, but if my hair was in good condition and I wanted to try it, I would have done it too, because it's going to grow back. You know what I mean? It's going to grow back. It's hair. Much love, Frankie Lowe. Much love, May Rhodes. Much love to you, Danae. Much love to you, Danielle. Much love to you, Bethany Taylor. I love you guys. You guys are so sweet, so kind. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Candace, Demetrius. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Anissa. Love, 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 okay? Much love, Michelle Wright. I hate how sometimes how behind everything is, because I'll be talking for days, you know, before I get to you guys. Got the actual, you know, thing. So it's like I feel like I'm so far behind. I think I want to kind of go from the bottom. I'm gonna probably miss a lot of people's questions and stuff, but I want to just kind of catch up. Much love. Much love, Princess. Much love, Shauna. Much love, you guys. Okay, I'm not seeing too many more questions. I'm trying to get as many questions over here because I'm about to go on Instagram, but I wanted to try to get some more questions in on here. Charles Singer said, have you ever thought about mentoring children and getting that message of self-love out to them? I definitely do mentor children at, I shouldn't say I mentor children. What I should say is that I go to speak to children. But mentoring children is definitely something that I would love to do. But it is difficult when I'm also working on my career in those ways. But that is why I think I have so much to say creatively, is because that's what I feel like, you know, I'm creatively saying and doing through my, you know, works of art. And then eventually I do want to get to the point, once I feel as if, you know, once I feel like, because there's still some things bubbling at the top of my mind that I want to do. And again, I let God guide me to wherever it is I'm supposed to be. But I cannot wait until I'm given the opportunity to be somebody that's able to, you know, be like a Barry Gordy in the industry, or, you know, and help people figure out how to make it to where they want to be in life. That is definitely something that means so much to me, because growing up as a young person, following their dreams, and especially in the industry, in the arts and entertainment, I know how hard it can be, just from a personal level. So I think I, you know, of course, have a specific attachment to that. But I mean, if I wasn't in the arts, I think I would always care about the youth, you know, just like Michael said, children are or no, Michael did say that children, we had to take care of the children, but Whitney Houston said, children are the future, keep them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride. I don't know why I went to that so dang on quick like that. I was just trying to make sure I remembered it. You know, and sometimes you're trying to make sure you remember the lyrics. But all right, you guys, I'm about to go on Instagram Live, so check me there in literally like 2 minutes. Love you, babies.